guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. I'm so happy you found us. I'm Lisa and I'm excited you're here. Today we are talking about something really fun to play with and to use in journals, art, mixed media. It's just very, very versatile. We are talking positive and negative. How to use positive and negative space in your journals and your mixed media and your art. So come with me and I'm going to give you some examples, some ideas, and I'll show you a few little tricks on how to do it. Okay guys, so what is positive and negative space? Positive space is basically what you want the eye drawn to when somebody looks at your artwork or your journaling page or your journaling card, your tag. It's the main image that you want the eye to see when it first looks, and then everything else is secondary. So the first image is the positive. It's the one, the lighter color or the darker color. It's whatever's popping out. It's the picture you want them to see. The negative is all the supporting space around the image, and it can be dark if you're positive or your image is light, or it can be light if your positive is dark. There's no hard set rule that one has to be one color and the other has to be the other, like light dark. So this is a basic example of positive and negative. And as you can see, the positive in this is the white, the negative is the dark, and on this side the positive is the dark and the negative is the white because it shows up better. Okay, another example is this. The positive are the white lines and the negative is the green and yellow space. And the positive doesn't have to be a picture per se. It can be anything you want the eye drawn to. In this case, you want the eye drawn to the white dash marks because it's unique. And it's done with modeling paste, so it has texture. So your eye, you want it drawn to this. Now, something else you can do with positive and negative is you can create two images in one. You can create a positive image, which is the first thing the eye sees, and then you can create a negative image, which will be the second thing the eye sees. So in this case, we used a vintage book page, and what do you first see? You see a fork. But if you look at the tines of the fork, those are like little wine bottles, olive bottles, olive oil bottles there. So now you see two images, a positive and a negative. Here's another example of two images. First, what do you see? You see a vase, right? That's the positive image. The negative image are the two faces on either side of the vase. Okay, one more. Now, can you tell me in this one, what is the positive image and what is the negative image? Now the colors are reversed. The positive is in dark this time and the negative is in the white. So can you tell me? That's right. The positive is the shark and the negative is the foot inside of the shark. Okay. Now I'm going to show you another way you could do it besides with, and you can do images like this or like the shark or the vase. You can do those with paints, markers, whatever you want. I'm going to show you a way to do it with, say, flowers or fabric. When you put this flower on this pink tag, the flower becomes the positive and the background of the pink becomes the negative. Because your eye is drawn first to the flower. Now, I'm going to show you a couple of more, and we're going to do these together. Okay. The first one is we're going to use an envelope, and we're going to paint the background negative. And I'm going to paint it two negative colors. I'm going to use some blue paint and some red paint and kind of do it half and half because it's going to be used, say, for 4th of July, Okay, so I'm going to do it red and blue as my background, as my negative colors. Because I don't really want you to notice them first. And you'll see what I'm saying in a minute. I just want to make sure I get it good and dark in the center, because this is where the... Now, since this is 4th of July, you've guessed it, the bottom part is going to be, is going to be red. Like I said, this is an envelope, so it will be, tucked into a journal or mixed into a mixed media piece as some type of interesting add-on. How many of you do mixed media and you use envelopes in your mixed media? Comment below. Okay, so I'm going to dry this real fast. Okay, so there's my negative space. Now I'm going to take my stencil with my picnic basket, put it in the center. I'm going to use white paint. Okay, I'm going to pick it up, and there we go. And there is my picnic basket, and as you can see with the negative and the positive, the negative is the background. I want you to notice the white basket first. Your eye is drawn to that. And it works really well. So that is one way. Now another way to do it is kind of doing a reverse picture. And what I'm going to do is, my husband's birthday is coming up. And I'm going to take an ice cream sticker like that one. And I'm going to put it in the center of this doily. Okay. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some blue paint. Down. Then I'm going to come back in and grab the end of my sticker off. Might need to use tweezers with this. I don't know. And there's the negative and the positive. My ice cream sticker is now a relief. Isn't that cool? These are some fun and easy ways to add interest to your journals using several different types of processes, whether you draw it and use ink, like these, whether you use textured elements like the flower and the tag, use relief, you use paint, or you just use old-fashioned, simple coloring like the scissors. Now, something you really can do is make a whole scene and then add another big element in as well. So it's almost like two positives. And the people who look at it, what's going to determine what they see is how their brain works. So this has two big pictures. What do you see first? Let me know down in the comments. Did you see the mountain scene and trees first, or did you see the wolf first? So thanks for being here today, guys, for this talk and demonstration of the positive and negative. I would love to see what you create. Post down below. Thanks. Take care. Bye.